So just tell all this to wait a bit.
One moment, technical difficulties. We're just trying to get the mic up and working. And while we're waiting here, we have some cool arts and crafts things that we're going to be going ahead and showing you all. One moment. This is cool. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Testing 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys so much for checking in to Dealstories. Thank you guys so much for checking in. If you guys are a returning viewer, welcome back. And of course, if you guys are new, welcome to Dealstories. So what we are, Dealstories, is we review a bunch of products and we let you guys know if it's a hit or if it's a miss. And of course, as you guys do know, we have 19 days before Christmas. So of course, you want to make sure that you're checking everybody off your list and making sure that everyone has their gift ready for Christmas season. So without further ado, my name is Katrina. I am your host for this evening. We're going to go ahead and be reviewing a bunch of DIY arts and crafts products, which is my favorite. I love arts and crafts. Ever since growing up, it's always been something I like to do. So we actually have this hole punching set. So right here is called the Hole Puncher by HKKYO. And this is what they look like. Beautiful. And this one does come in a set of 3. But of course, as you guys know, with hole punchers, there are different hole punch designs. They come in little funky flowers and a nice cool flower like that. One more like this, or in circles. So I'll show you guys a quick demonstration on these. These ones are so cool because you can get them in different sizing. So when I say sizing, I mean the sizing of the actual circle itself. So these ones right here, you come in 3 different circles. So you have 3 by 8, 3 by 8, 5 by 8, and a 1 inch when it comes to the circle design. They're so cute, super convenient, and of course, if you guys have kids or love doing arts and crafts, this would be something that you guys can do together. So they're super simple and easy. Go ahead and grab like craft paper like this. What you're gonna go ahead is grab your hole puncher, put it right into the body, and then all you gotta do is press it right down. It'll create a cute little design. Oh, did this one even go through? Oh, there you go. That's when you know it went through. Take it out and then look at how cute that is. You have a nice little flower. Isn't that cute? And the coolest thing about this is you can create little hole punch designs, or you can actually just take the little design itself like that, and then you could use it as a little scrapbook thing or put it onto a card, whatever your heart desires. These are cool little arts and crafts that you can go ahead and do. Look at how cute that is right there with the little hole punchers as well. So they do come in a daisy, petal, rounder corner as well. So that's what they look like so that everyone can see it.
Could I open that?
Oh, yes. Let's open it at the bottom as well so that we can see what your guys' designs are. Where was the little heart that I had? Oh, the little flower right there. Isn't that cool? So they come out as cool little designs that you guys can go ahead and put in if you have a little scrapbook or something like that that you want to do. Super simple, super easy. They're great for the holidays. You just plug it right in and you go ahead and use 2 hands. It'll punch a hole. That's what it looks like. And then you can go ahead and take it down at the bottom, open it up, and then cool, you got your design. How cool is that? Super simple and easy. No installation required. You have the little mini one right here. Let's give it a try. You just plug it in like this, and it just punches in like it would be a little stapler. Super cute, super simple. Take it down at the back. Just plop it open. And then there you go. You have your cute little designs. So they're easy to use. They're circle paper punchers with leveler action design, which is super easy to use. Kids can press down, and you could do punching all by yourself. It doesn't really require an adult because it's very safe for them to use. And none of the actual punchers can actually fit and hurt their fingers, which is great. Has a wide variety of applications. So of course with the circle punch itself, like the larger circle, you get different circles in this one right here. You can go ahead and play around with them. They're durable and solid, and of course they're good for long-term use as well. So if you're into arts and crafts, give this a try. There you go, look at that circle. Then you can go ahead and create so many cool designs. As I mentioned, it does come in the daisy, the petal, and the 3-in-1 round corner. So this is cute before the holidays to go ahead and make yourself a nice season greeting card, or you can even just have them for arts and crafts for all year round. I love it just because it's easy, durable, simple to use. It's a fun DIY arts and crafts activity as well. So as I mentioned, it can come in a pack of 3, or it can actually just come as one of each, and you can go ahead and take a look at the designs that you want to have as well. So go ahead and take a look at our Amazon storefront page. Use our Dealstories discount code to go ahead and get some discounts on these amazing paper hole punchers. Because you know what? They are a premium brand for paper craft punches for different size, patterns, corner punchers. Ooh, let's give that a try. Let's actually do it. If we wanted to round a corner, this is actually how it would look. Paper trimmer, circle cutter. It's great for creative, crafty ideas. And ooh, look at that. We were able to round the corner right there. And they're great, crafty fun for adults and for kids. And it's a great gifting idea as well. So if you have someone in your family that's into arts and crafts like this, they love to get all nifty and do DIY stuff, you definitely want to take advantage of this deal because this is really cool. Look at how cool that is. You can make little flowers. You can do whatever you want to do. You can even do it like this. Look at how cute that is, the little flower. That's super cute and nice. And then you can go ahead and use the flowers itself, and then you can go ahead and make little cards as well. So take advantage of this because it's a learning craft as well. Something to do with your family, your friends, your kids, anything to do to get you guys into the arts and crafts spirit. And of course, it's so cool. So these do not require batteries at all. They just come as is, and they have the stainless steel as the packaging on the bottom, just as I mentioned, as a cutter. It's very small, just the regular size ones. I believe they're 8 millimeters. And then, of course, if you get the 3-punch set, it does come in the different sizes as well. So this is a 3-punch set right there. And they have different shapes, designs. You just want to make sure you have fun with it. Comes in either 3 pieces or 1 piece. So, of course, as I mentioned, go ahead and take advantage of this amazing deal. I believe the price on this one is, for the pack of 3, it's only $12.97. And if you use our code Dealstories, you'll be getting it at a way better price with an amazing discount as well. If you're interested in just getting the 1-inch daisy, which is the daisy, which would be this one, you can get that for $8.74 each. You are getting an amazing deal. Obviously, if you get the 3 bundle for $12, it's much more better because you're getting 3 different sizes of the same one. But as I mentioned, take advantage of it on our Amazon storefront page because trust me, you don't want to miss out on this with only 19 days before Christmas. Amazing. So let's go ahead and move on from the hole punchers. Let's just make sure. Everyone loves hole punchers. I remember when I was a child too. Hole punchers, they were just the basic circle ones. They were boring. Oh, and the coolest thing about these hole punchers, you can actually use them on all surfaces of paper. So you can use it on basically crafty paper, on foam, and you could also use it on cardboard paper as well. I'm wondering if we had some cardboard that we can use here. So this one is more of like crafty paper right here. And then of course, if you had just like regular paper, you can go ahead and use it. It'll cut right through. Super simple, super easy. It cut right through regular paper. There you go. So as I mentioned, take advantage of this amazing product with the hole cutters. Take a look at our Amazon storefront page and use our code DEALSTORIES. So now that we're on the topic of arts and crafts, this is actually a really cool craft circle cutter that I'm going to show you guys as well. So we have our paper here that we're going to use. And this is what our circle cutter looks like. So of course, when you're in the arts and crafts, maybe you're interested in wanting to perfect that perfect circle. How do you do it? Because when you're using regular scissors, you may want to cut a circle and it's going to be lopsided. It's not going to be the circle that you want. So of course, when you get this circle paper cutter, it's a trimmer. It'll do exactly that. It will be precise of a circle for you. So of course, once you get the circle cutter, there's actually going to be different cutters down at the bottom. What you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to open up the bottom right there, and then you have two different cutters right here, which may be hard for me to show you guys. This is exactly what the mini cutters look like. And what you're going to do is, these did come out from the bottom right here. So what you can do is, there is a safety on the cutter itself. You're going to go ahead and just pluck that off. And then you see there is a cutter. Of course, we want to make sure that adult supervision is there if you do have any kids who are planning on using this cutter, just because we want to make sure that their fingers don't get sliced. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay it down on some piece of paper. We've got one right here, and then we're going to go ahead and let's see the type of circle we're going to do. Maybe is going to be a little bit of a smaller one. So what you're going to do is, we do have double paper here, so we're not going to be cutting the actual desk. So we're going to go ahead and set our circle. You can do it through centimeters or inches, depending on what type of circle you want to have. You're going to hold this down right here. Well, let's do it like this. You're going to hold this base down, and then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it, and then it's cutting into the paper. Hold it. Beautiful. There we go. We got a big circle happening. Okay. Then we're going to cut it on the other end. Beautiful. So if we take a look, this is that nice, beautiful circle we were able to achieve with the amount of space. So let's go ahead and take this part out. So it'll cut through because this is crafty paper, so it is a little bit thicker. Let's just make sure that that went through. Beautiful. So of course, as I mentioned, make sure you do have supervision involved. So this is our circle that we were able to create. And of course, you can change the sizing on that circle as well. As I mentioned, it does come with 3 blades. Let me see if I can do a smaller circle here. Hold it down, circle around. We don't have any paper over there. Let's finish the circle up. Take it out. And then, of course, pop your circle right out. Look at how simple and easy that was, wasn't it, everyone? So, of course, as I mentioned, please make sure you do have some adult supervision when you are going ahead and creating these beautiful circles. You can create any type. It does come with the 2 spare knives, as I mentioned. They're easy to use. You can use it on printing paper, photo paper, composite paper, craft paper, special paper. It's great for cutting. And of course, you can make circular cuts between the limits of 10 centimeters to 32 centimeters. So once you are done, you can go ahead and use your little safety cap, plop that safety cap right on there. So then, of course, it doesn't cut any of your children's fingers. And then, of course, as I mentioned, it does come with the 2 extra blades as well. So you want to make sure that you plop them right underneath there for safety. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So this one does come in a nice purple color, and it also does come in a nice green teal, the one that's on the box as well. So 3 blades are contained. Of course, you do get the rotary cutter, and you get 2 extra spare blades. And of course, it's great to use as a hand tool if you do scrapping, or if you want that perfect circle. Instead of having to cut it, you can just go ahead and create a perfect circle. So it does have a wide diameter range blade, and it's worry-free, super simple and easy. This is great for kids who love to do arts and crafts. And of course, you can combine that with your nice little hole punchers as well. Self-explanatory, love it. And of course, for the price right now for these cutters, it's $12.97. So of course, they're durable, easy to use, smooth cutting. And I mentioned you do get the 3 blades. They're very super simple and easy to use. Like I mentioned, if you are into arts and crafts and maybe you don't have a paper cutter yourself, ooh, the coolest thing is you can actually do it as a straight line as well. So what you could have it go from one end to the next and have an absolutely straight line. And the thing is, this is actually quite convenient because when you're using scissors to cut a straight line, sometimes your line will be crooked. So I would definitely recommend this just because it saves you the hassle. It shows you the centimeters and inches so that you know exactly what your widths are. And of course, you have this nice rotary circle so that it can hold everything into place as well when you are cutting it. Super simple and easy. Like I said, if you have an arts and crafts person in your family and you want to make sure that you get them something that they can remember for Christmas because they love doing arts and crafts, check out from HKKYO, the circle paper cutter. Check it out on our Amazon storefront page, and don't forget to use our code Dealstories so that you guys can get discounts on what the current price is right now. Because remember, 19 days left before Christmas. So we want to make sure that everyone on our list is checked off. Yes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next product here. This one is super cool. This is what we call the 3D string art kit with lights. So this one's actually really cool. We already have this set up here for you guys, and I will show you. So this is the current one. This is for ages 8 and up. This one is the one that we have already set up that we are going to do everything on live with you guys so that we can show you exactly how to do it, how simple and how quick and easy this is. So this is what we get. It makes 2 super-sized lanterns. So this one is a moon and a star right here. And this one looks like a star and a heart. So of course in each box you do get an LED light with an iron wire. So please note that batteries are not included. So that is exactly what the light will look like once we're done. It does come with a jar of grippy glue, which is right here, and an inflatable balloon in which we have already inflated right there. It comes with metallic twist ties, plastic inflation straw, and of course, you do get your gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys quickly how this is done. I love it. This is super cute to do with your kids or your nieces and nephews, anyone of that nature. So basically, you get your instructions. They're very super simple and easy. You get 6 instructions right there. So what you're going to go ahead and do, which we've already done, is you're going to get a bowl just like this. You're going to put 50 millimeters of glue and 200 ml of water. You're going to go ahead and stir that in there. And then what you're going to do is, it does come with strings. These are the strings. You're going to go ahead and put the string in the bowl with the glue and the water and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, in which we have already done. So then what you do is you figure out if you wanted to do a star or a moon. We were able to blow up the moon. All you do is you take the straw, and then of course the red part right there, you're going to insert the straw right in there. Then you're going to blow it all the way up until you get into this. You take the straw out, it closes on its own, super simple and easy. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to take the string that has been dipped in the glue in the water, and then we're going to go ahead and put it all around our balloon. So safety first. Everyone's going to go ahead and take their gloves. Put your gloves on. And this is almost like a paper mache little arts project. I'm not sure if you guys remember back in the day, paper mache was totally the play. That rhymed. So I'm just going to put some paper down so that we don't get this desk all messy. There we go. So make sure that your environment on where you are doing these arts and crafts, you have more than enough space and room. So remember, gloves are included. You're going to go ahead and you're going to blow up your little balloon. Then what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to go ahead and take your string that has been dipped in the water and the glue. And then you're going to go ahead and get all artsy with it. So what you're going to do is you're going to just go ahead and wrap your string around. Just want to make sure. So you can do it however you want to do it. And then of course, you're going to let it dry. So we just want to make sure that the string isn't tangled so that you have more than enough room. There we go. And just wrap around the balloon however you want to wrap it. So we're going to go ahead and get artsy with it. There we go. Look at how cool that is. So as I mentioned, this is something cool to do with your kids. You guys can make your own little lantern with lights. And there's no right or wrong way on how to do it, to be honest. It's all about your creativity. This is the most messiest part, is just that you want to make sure you have something laid out because you're going to have a lot of water and glue. So just wrap your little balloon. It definitely brings back memories of paper mache when I was younger. Woo! There you go. So you're just going to wrap it however you want to wrap it. This string is super, super long. We're trying to create a masterpiece here. And there we go. Woo. There we go. You can wrap it however you want to wrap it, because remember, it doesn't matter if there's no air in the balloon. We're going to pop the balloon anyways. So it just wants to create a type of form. And as I mentioned, just like paper mache, this is exactly what you used to do when you were younger. And I love paper mache. So we're almost there. Woo! There we go. The string. Just want to make sure it doesn't get tangled here. Oh, you know what? The scissors. That's always good. If it gets tangled, take the scissors, put it on there. There we go. Wow. Okay, we're almost getting to it. Ooh. There we go. So you kind of want to create that moon. We're getting it. So while you're doing that, and of course the glue is drying, so this is what we've kind of came to a final product. And you want to just take some glue if you have some leftover glue, and then just make sure that the strings are all on there. There we go. And then what you're going to do is we're going to wait for this to dry. And then once this is dried, you're going to go ahead and pop the balloon underneath, because then now it is formed into a moon. And then once it's formed into a moon, you can go ahead and put those lights on them, and then you have a nice and cool DIY light lantern. Super simple, super cute. What we're going to go ahead and do is, I think we were going to go ahead and dry it. We're going to go ahead and leave that there to dry while I go ahead and go to the next products. There you go. Beautiful. We're going to let that dry for a few minutes. And then while that's drying, hopefully we can actually show you guys what the final product is going to look like at the end. Because as you know, the final product should look like that right there, with the balloon popped out, and then of course the lights ready to go. So give us a few minutes while we have the heater over here giving that a dry, and then we're going to go ahead and put the lights on there as well. So while that's drying, this is the 3D string art. As I mentioned, it comes in this, and it comes in these. So heart and star, and then a moon and a star. Ages 8 and up. And this is a cute little DIY, do-it-yourself, put it together with your kids, your family, your nieces and nephews, whatever your heart desires. I think it's super cute. It definitely brings back some memories when I was a child. So of course, with that being said, let me just double check here. The price is only $17.99. And of course, it comes in 2 styles, as I showed you. It's a complete craft kit, so you're not really going out and having to purchase any other items. The only thing that you really do need is you just need batteries for the lights itself. And then of course, make sure that you have a cup that you can put the glue and the water in there as well. So it's super simple and easy. And of course, it sparks kids' creativity. So if they're really into all this arts and crafts and DIY, I would definitely take a look at this and maybe give it to them on their Christmas list. Remember, 19 days before Christmas, take advantage of this amazing deal by using our code Dealstories. Remember, that code does last for 7 days. And take a look at our Amazon storefront page, because trust me, you don't want to miss out. This is absolutely amazing. It's a whole kit all in one. And trust me, it's something to have that you guys can hang up in your home as a DIY. I absolutely love it. So we'll go ahead and check back on that after we review the other products. So we do have some sewing products that we have a lot here. We're not going to go ahead and do a DIY with you guys tonight. What we'll probably do is I'll take some of these home, I'll sew them, and then on our next week's live, I will bring them so that I can tell you on a scale of 1 to 10 how easy and how difficult it was to go ahead and sew these bad boys up. So these are super cute. So this is, you're learning how to sew. Basically, in this box right here, you do have contents of felt, thread, yarn. You have a plastic needle, plastic beads, elastic rope, sequins, rhinestones, buttons, zipper, stuffing, and tape. This is your starter kit if you are interested in wanting to sew, or you have a little one who's interested in wanting to sew. This is so cute. In the back, it shows you all of the items that come with it right here. So if you can see right up here, it has all of the little items that it comes in. And then these are all the cool things on the front that you can do with the box as well. So if you have a little sewer in your life and you want to get them into sewing, take a look at this kit, learn how to sew. Remember, use our Amazon code Dealstories to get discounts, of course, on all of these amazing DIY craft ideas. And then, of course, you do have the plush llama. So, of course, you can make it for your little hands, it's made for little hands. You can make it yourself. It's creative, fun, and easy to do. So with this little llama kit, it comes with a plush fabric, felt, stuffing, a plastic needle, thread, and a pom-pom so that your little one can make a llama just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and take this home and sew up the llama, bring it back for next week's Live Tuesday so that we can show you how easy it was to go ahead and sew this llama together. On top of the sewing, there is also a felt unicorn. Easy peasy as well. And the coolest thing I like about these little sewing kits, they're ages 5 and up. It does come with all the accessories you need, like the felt, the yarn, the stuffing, and it comes with a plastic needle. So that's why when they say ages 5 and up, you don't want to be too worried because you do not have to use real needles. Your little ones don't have to use the real needles, just a plastic one so they do not hurt themselves. And of course, you do have a Fox Friend Fashion Designer Kit or a Bunny Friend Fashion Designer Kit. So same thing with these ones. They're 5 and up, and they come with the same materials as the felt, the thread, the gauze, the ribbon, the stuffing, elastic cord, and the plastic needle so that your little one can go ahead and create amazing designs or characters like the foxes, the bunny, the unicorn. These are absolutely amazing. Of course, the llama, and of course the little accessories as well. So if you want to learn how to sew or have a little one in your family who's interested in wanting to sew, or you want to just do a bunch of DIYs, I would suggest to jump on these right away, because these are going to be selling out really quickly, and you want to take advantage of these because these are so cute DIY things to do with your little one. Anyone in the family that you think that would love or take advantage of these, take a look at our Amazon storefront page. Don't forget to use our code DEALSTORIES because this is definitely a deal. And I will tell you there are different prices. So I think on the llama one, it's $21.97. You can use our code DEALSTORIES. Once you are done, you are actually getting a nice plush llama. How convenient is that? I love it. And then, of course, for our Learn How to Sew kit, that is going for $20.79 right there. Remember, use our code DEALSTORIES. Love this because you do get multiple items that you can actually create, like headbands, a little wall hanger. And I think that this one was what was that? That was a cell phone case holder. And you also have one that you can put your little pencils, your coloring stuff in there as well. So with this one, you are actually getting a bunch of items that your little one can actually put together. And I like this because you can actually spend quality time with your little one and teach them how to sew properly. For the, do we get prices on this one right here? It looks like it's also in the same type of pricing as well, hey? So about $20 or so, and you get the little fox or the bunny, and you can actually create, ooh, the fox has 3 different outfits, and so does the bunny. So you create one character, animal, and 3 different outfits. How cute is that? I love it. So of course, you are letting your little one get creative, using the mind, learning how to sew. That's absolutely such a big thing, especially for our kids nowadays, to plug off of the social media. So if you guys are interested in any of these sewing kits, please take a look at our Amazon storefront page. Use our Amazon code DEALSTORIES, just like the name on the shirt. Take advantage of these amazing prices because remember, 19 days before Christmas ends. Absolutely love it. So while we are over here, let's take a look at that. It feels like it is a little bit wet, and it will take a few minutes to dry here. So what I would suggest is if we are planning on coming back next week to show our little sewings, hopefully we already have one ready to go with the lights that we can go ahead and show you guys, because it is going to take about a few minutes for it to dry because the glue is wet. But yes, that is for our 3D string art with lights. It does take a few minutes. It's not a fast and going art project. You know, with anything to do with DIYs, you got to give it some time. So take a look at our storefront page. Any of the products that you like, as I mentioned, use our code Dealstories and take advantage of these amazing products, especially for the crafter in your family. Yes.
Right, thank you.